that's a good thing that happened to the mankind. Root cause awareness. Some said, no, it's a bad thing. Adam is this. Welcome to this podcast. I know most of you may are new to this podcast. We welcome you. This is a one question podcast. So as we welcome you to this our one question podcast, listeners, followers, and curious minds everywhere, we urge you to join us to dive into one of the most important conversations of our time. This is not just a podcast, I'll tell you. It is a global movement of ideas, hope, frustration, humor, boldness, and raw truth. You don't need to be famous to or powerful to make a difference in this world. You just need a voice, just your voice. So I ask you that is watching, tell us what you would love to change. That thing that you would love to change, tell us. And let us turn those small voices into a big change. One answer at a time. Two might be so good. But what do we talk about in this one? We want to share one of our most interesting answers. When we say most interesting, it is. We may not have all the time to explain it here, but let's go. We asked this couple, what will you change if you have the power to change one or two things in this world? The man said that if he has the power that we are talking about, that he will go back and tell Adam not to eat that forbidden fruit. This was a big challenge to us because it was like a blow. Wow. Go back to Adam. Go back to the origin, to the beginning, to change something. Though we have some people that say they will change some of the decisions they made in the past, but this was unique. So that's pushed me to ask him for that. May I know why you chose that answer? And his reply was that's the root of all the problems in the world. So if he has that power, he will go back and fix it from the root. That sounds great to me. Fix it from the root. I will go back and tell Adam not to eat that forbidden fruit. And that's a way to fix the problems of the world from the root. Interesting, right? That's one answer. Open up a lot of thoughts about truth and love. Let's unpack it a little bit. Let's just go and unpack it. If I may ask you that is watching me now, how will that change the world? So it became so much interesting when I share this with other riders, because I share most interesting answer, great answers, great answers, top 4 answers, and some crazy one, personal one, and so on and so forth. So when you watch our episode, you will see the answers and responses that will amaze you. It will make your day. So when I shared it one rider said, an adult woman, she said that how in the world does he believe that Adam is going to listen to him? The very Adam that did not listen to God himself, the Almighty. How is he going to listen to him? Interesting, right? Another man said, maybe had the third person came and told Adam, hey, don't eat that fruit, don't do it. Remember our father said, don't do it. Don't listen to that devil, don't do it. Maybe Adam would have changed his mind and not eat that forbidden fruit. And the world will not have the problem we have right now. Okay. Another adult woman said, there are a lot of answers, but I'm just sharing 4 responses. Another adult woman said, hey, that God himself, God the Father, knew that Adam would eat that fruit because he is all-knowing. He is God. He knows the beginning from the end, from the beginning. He's Almighty, Alpha and Omega. Interesting, right? Makes sense. Here's another 4th one. I will limit it for the 4th one because I will also be adding more answers I received in the next episode as per titled, one of the most interesting. So this young lady, about 35 years, shared the same answer with her. And she said, even if the whole people presently in this world, in this planet today, had come and told Adam then not to eat that forbidden fruit, that Adam is surely going to eat it. I was, whoa, hold on a minute. May I know why you said that confidently? She asked me, how many times do we tell our children not to do something and they kept doing it? I said, whoa, you got me. I got it. Adam was a child of God. His father told him, son, hey, this fruit is forbidden. Don't eat it. The young man went ahead and ate it and get in trouble one time, just one time. And everybody think today that that's the root cause of all the problem. Do you know that what Adam did one time and get in trouble, every human being living in this planet have done it at least not less than 10 or 20 times. Minimum. Everybody. You that is watching me, you disobeyed your parents. You did what they asked you not to do. Not one time, not second. Some are still doing it today. So what does that mean? We all have Adamic nature in us. And those Adamic nature depends on how educated, how knowledgeable, and how vast, explorer, and intelligent. I mean, a lot of factors, connection, sharing, inquisitive, all those things help to build you and differentiate you from one another. So the way you make decision will be different way the other person make decision. And this has impact either in your life or in my life or in the whole society. So let's leave Adam alone, face our challenges. Another person said, well, that's a good thing that happened to the mankind. Some said, no, it's a bad thing. Adam is this. Think about it. The causes, how would this particular answer change the world? Root cause awareness. When you say, if you want to fix a broken system, you start at the root, right? You start from the root. This response, reaffirms the question: if the Creator knew, does that mean we are doomed? No. It means that free will is powerful and our daily choices still matters, even if the first one led us in trouble. Another writer asked me, joked with you, that Adam didn't listen to God. Yeah, that's true. He did not listen to God. You yourself that is looking at me, how many people do you obey? How many laws that you decide not to obey? How many rules in your family, community that you fail to adhere to? You're teaching your children to do it. You're teaching others to do it. Are you doing it? That's the question to you. Like the man that said, maybe had the third person. Yeah, but that's not maybe. We are where we are today because God knows tomorrow. We don't know. How many times do you talk to your children and they do what you want, what you ask them to do? You that is teaching them, how many times do your parent ask you to do something? I pick one man, he said, if he has the power that he will go back and remove his selfishness. He's an adult man, working, responsible, dressed fine. He said, his selfishness that he came now to realize that he was so selfish when he was young. Everybody have that. So what are you doing to change it now? So let's be honest. We all keep eating forbidden fruit today. Greed, lies, hate, envy, pride, right? This answer exposes not a story about Adam, but the story in every heart today. That's what it's exposing. The call to stop blaming Adam is important. Start changing yourself. That's what makes this podcast your stage, because you're going to change your mindset. If you go through some of the answers individual gave, you will have something to say, and we're waiting to hear from you. So we can reflect on this as much as we can, but I urge you this day, what can you yourself change? So maybe the point isn't to go back and stop Adam. Maybe it's to stop ourselves from the next thing we do. Are we disobedient? Are we exploring better? Are we considerate? Are we look at the other person as a human being or as an enemy? Forbidden fruit here, are you about to eat it? The one that will say, don't eat it. This is the law. Don't do it. Maybe you don't like it. Walk away. Choose better. This one decision could rewrite the story for you your family, and your generation. Also, that most of our decisions are based on our experience. Know that. So today we call on you. Join us in this movement of change. This podcast is being considered now a powerful. Some say it's deep. Some say it's so important. Some say it's great. I got a lot of appreciations, people that respond and I shared what others said. So because deep down, even behind every crazy answer we receive, there is often a cry the world needs to hear and solution to show up. Because when there is a challenge, people are into it to find a solution. And when you get a solution, we have what we call lesson learned. And that lesson learned is experience needed to solve another problem. Although when you find solution, you're already creating another problem. That's why we continue growing in knowledge upon knowledge. But you will not understand, you will get this deeper more when you listen to the next, our number two most interesting answers. That will convince you and made you to completely leave Adam alone and face what is facing us today in this world. Agree or disagree with others in this channel, in our portal, as you share it, and tell us why you disagree. Which one are the most interesting answers? Do you agree that these are most interesting, or which one is your choice? Also, tell us which episode or answer made you pause a little bit, laugh, cry, change your mindset, or you jump out and say, yes. Let us know that episode and categorize it. So thank you for watching. Share, comment, and don't fail to subscribe, because a lot of loaded answers that will change your mind, that will shock you are on the way. You won't want to miss our next episode. Thanks for watching. See you in our next episode.